Greetings, Missouri Mid-South Conference. I bring you greetings today from my office here in the conference office in Webster Groves. I am so excited because I have been writing thank you notes to many of our churches. In fact, 76 churches in total, those who have completed their OCWM pledge to the conference for 2017. I wrote a handwritten note. Woohoo! Plus, all of our friends of the conference, there were 68 who contributed financially your generosity, and I wrote a handwritten note to them as well. Woohoo! I celebrate that because it is so important to me that we honor and celebrate the ways in which churches and individuals are generous with your, especially in this day and age, with your and our money. As you have gifted the conference with your gifts of money, we are seeking to be good stewards. And so it is my celebration to share with you today that as the numbers have come in, that we in the conference, you have given $57,000 above the budgeted amount for 2017 in OCWM, which is also known as our church's wider mission. $57,000 above what we budgeted for 2017. Woohoo! I can't tell you how excited I am. Number one, because this is only the second time in our history as a conference that we have exceeded the budgeted amount of OCWM, especially by $57,000. This also means that we were able to give more to the national setting in our church's wider mission. We sent an extra check to the national setting. We were able to give more to Camp Moval and to Shenandoah Outdoor Ministry because of your generosity. And so today, I want to say a big woohoo and thank you very much, because I know how important and how many sacrifices you as churches make in order to be faithful givers to the conference. I am so excited to say that 84% of our churches of the conference gave to OCWM in 2017. That is phenomenal. 84%. Only 20 churches did not give anything to our church's wider mission, which means that OCWM really is a way in which we are holding each other together in substantive ways, both financially and in our prayers and our support. And of all of our churches, 40% of our churches gave to all 5 of our UCC offerings, making them a 5 for 5. 40%. Woohoo! I want to thank you on behalf of the United Church of Christ for your generosity. And I also want to say thank you, because it is your generosity that has allowed the conference to continue the wonderful and very significant ministry that you have called us to do. And I wanted to share a few statistics with you of what your generosity has allowed us to do this year. Number one, we were able to support 25 of our conference churches at some point in their search and call process during the year. Because of your financial generosity, we were able to support them with conference staff, with stewards, with resources from the national setting, all 25 of those churches. I was able to represent the conference and to worship in 46 churches throughout 2017 because of your generosity. And I didn't have to just stay in 1 or 2 locations geographically, but I went everywhere from Springfield to Memphis to Washington to Kansas City to St. Louis and Florissant. Thank you very much for allowing me to worship in so many of our churches in different ways. Finally, I also want to say thank you because of your generosity. We were able to create our racial justice and equity training that is now required for all of our authorized ministers in the Missouri Mid-South Conference after the General Synod resolution was approved, the resolution that we brought forth as a conference. We have been putting this together with the Committee on Ministries and with our Justice and Witness Covenant and Ministry team to provide substantive racial justice and equity training required for all of our authorized ministers, and that could only happen because so many of you, both individuals and our churches, have financially contributed to the Missouri Mid-South Conference. And so today, I give thanks. I give thanks like Paul gave thanks for the churches that were doing phenomenal ministry in so many different places. Because of you, Christ's hands, heart, mind, and spirit are in places that are needed and yearning. Because of you, we are able to be on the front lines of social justice and prophetic ministry. We are able to offer inclusive love of God's presence in communities where people are told that they are not loved by God. Because of you, we are able to tell and share our good news with our teenagers, that they are our leaders now, and that we invite them to lead us in their creative and substantive ministry because of you. So thank you, and I invite us to continue giving in generous and meaningful ways so that we can continue serving God's beloved community now as the Missouri Mid-South Conference. And one last way to celebrate, woohoo! Thank you very much. In the name of God, our Creator, Christ who teaches us to love beyond our imagination, and the Holy Spirit that gives and receives our generosity in wonderful and meaningful ways. Amen.